I used to rush past them, on busy streets with their cardboard signs and pleading eyes. Like most, I had built walls. Homelessness felt distant, a problem for someone else to solve. I told myself they made choices that led them there. I didn't understand. One cold evening, I saw a young woman huddled in a doorway. She couldn't have been older than my daughter. Her eyes held a mixture of pain and defiance. That image stayed with me. It chipped away at the wall I had so carefully erected. Still, I hesitated. It was easier to look away, to convince myself that my small act of charity wouldn't make a difference. But the memory of that young woman lingered, a quiet indictment of my indifference. Then, I saw a movie. It wasn't a blockbuster, but a simple story about a man who lost everything and found himself on the streets. The film didn't offer easy answers, but it did something far more important. It made me feel. I saw the world through the eyes of someone who had lost everything: their home, their family, their dignity. For the first time, I understood. These weren't statistics or societal problems. They were people. People who, through a cruel twist of fate or a series of unfortunate events, found themselves in desperate situations. The film stripped away my preconceived notions and revealed the raw human truth behind the label of homeless. I realized that my assumptions were wrong. Homelessness wasn't a choice, it was a tragedy, and I had the power to choose compassion over indifference. The next day, I found myself drawn back to that same street corner. This time, I stopped. I spoke to the man sitting there, listened to his story, and offered him what little I had. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The experience was transformative. The more I reached out, the more I realized the depth of their resilience, their strength, and their humanity. I began volunteering at a local shelter, offering my time and resources. With each interaction, the wall within me crumbled further. I learned that a kind word, a warm meal, or a listening ear could make a world of difference. It wasn't about solving homelessness, it was about acknowledging their humanity. That movie, that encounter, it changed me. It taught me that empathy is a choice, and it's a choice we make every single day. It reminded me that our thoughts and emotions have the power to shape our reality and the reality of those around us. We have a choice to see the person, not the label, to offer kindness instead of judgment. And in doing so, we not only help those in need, but also enrich our own lives immeasurably. The world can feel dark, but even the smallest acts of light can make a difference.